DC Studios boss James Gunn recently stated in an interview that he has already watched Joker Folie, Deux, directed by Todd Phillips. This implies that the initial version of the film is already complete, despite the premiere being almost a year away. Gunn also emphasized that Warner Brothers was the studio behind the production. Despite DC Studios' involvement in development, however, the Jokerverse is considered a standalone franchise unrelated to other films. Gunn praised Todd and Joaquin Phoenix's vision and talent, noting that they would become a significant part of the DC multiverse. Many fans began speculating and even suggesting that Gunn hints at a potential appearance of Arthur Fleck in extensive crossovers similar to Infinity Crisis. However, such films are at least 15 years away, and the new DC cinematic universe must evolve independently without references to alternate realities. Nonetheless, Todd Phillips Joker exists within its own reality in the DC Elseworlds lineup. Although James Gunn had no intention of revealing plot details for the second Joker, he expressed the opinion that Lady Gaga's performance could potentially earn her an Oscar. It is worth noting that it has been officially confirmed that Gaga will indeed portray Harley Quinn, despite numerous speculations that her character would only be inspired by her. Todd Phillips seems to have opted not to reinvent the wheel and kept everything as is. Lady Gaga's character is named Harley Quinn, and true to canon, she will be the lover of the Joker, with their meeting taking place at Arkham State Hospital. The iconic storyline of the two most infamous Batman villains will be realized similarly to the classic episode titled Joker's Favor from Batman the Animated Series. Harley Quinn was an intern at Arkham Asylum. She persuaded the management to allow her to conduct sessions with the Joker, and when this happened, she fell under the charisma of the maniac. She fell in love and repeatedly aided him in escaping. Nevertheless, Todd Phillips has suggested in several interviews that he plans to put his own twist on Harley's origin. He has indicated a desire for a different portrayal of her character, sparking speculation among fans about the nature of these alterations. It appears plausible that Phillips is not referring to the comic book rendition of Harley Quinn, but is instead alluding to the previous live-action version portrayed by Margot Robbie. In this context, Phillips may be signaling that his interpretation of Harley will diverge significantly from the version presented in DCEU. Given the realistic and grounded tone of Jokerverse, such changes to origin story are in line with the director's commitment to crafting a distinctive and compelling narrative. This departure from established canon adds an intriguing dimension to the excitement surrounding the Joker sequel and the transformation of Harley Quinn's character within this cinematic universe. Fans eagerly anticipate how Todd Phillips will integrate his unique vision into the iconic backstory of one of Gotham's most beloved and mysterious characters. Lady Gaga's entire appearance remarkably captures the essence of Jokerverse. Her extravagant look exudes madness, aligning seamlessly with the overall atmosphere of 80s. Even in a still shot, the intensity of her character is palpable. Notably, in numerous on-set photos, there are visible mass protests. This stems from Arthur Fleck's transformation into a prominent figure in Gotham following the events of the first movie. The anarchy sparked by the on-air murder of Murray persists, and the sequel directly carries on this chaotic narrative. Crowds of protesters advocating for the release of the Joker can be seen in the on-set images. These demands are accompanied by numerous anarchists donning Joker masks. Striking clowns gather around the courthouse where Arthur is presumably undergoing legal proceedings. His followers, characterized by unpredictability and danger, underscore the dark side of the Joker's immense popularity. In a set video, it's apparent that the Arkham is engulfed in fire. Presumably, this act is the result of protesters fervently demanding Arthur's release. In Joker Folie, Deux, the plot is likely to unfold immediately after the chaos in Gotham following the events of the first movie, leaving authorities powerless in the face of the situation. Despite the upheaval, Joker awaits an official legal process where Harley Quinn is set to act as a witness and Arthur's companion. A particularly intriguing detail emerges with the potential involvement of another iconic DC villain in the trial, Harvey Dent. Among the crowd outside the courthouse, some protesters hold a sign reading "Harvey Dent is the clown." This unequivocally establishes that in the Jokerverse, Harvey Dent exists and will play a pivotal role in the sequel. This mirrors the first film, where names like Thomas Wayne were prominently featured on cardboard signs, influencing the plot significantly. With Harvey Dent's name now in the spotlight, it's reasonable to infer infer that he will be a key figure in the upcoming movie. This connection to Dent suggests his participation in Arthur's trial and potentially in his containment at Arkham. Dent's presence in Folie Deux thematically aligns with the scrutiny of mental health care problems portrayed in the first movie. The sequel may shift its focus to the failures of the Gotham City justice system, with Harvey emerging as a crucial player in this narrative. The addition of actor Harry Lottie to the cast of Joker 2 in October has fueled speculation, as his role is yet to be revealed. Many insiders suggest that Lottie might portray a character fitting the description of Dent. While these are still unconfirmed rumors considering Lottie's relatively young age, nothing is official at this point regarding who will take on the role of Two-Face in the Joker-verse. Regardless, this presents an exciting opportunity for a fresh interpretation of the iconic villain, offering audiences a unique experience without explicit parallels to previous versions. Although these ideas remain theories for now, one certainty is that Harvey Dent, at least in his capacity as a prosecutor and district attorney, will be intricately involved in the legal proceedings against Arthur Fleck. Overall, Joker 2 appears set to delve into the aftermath of the anarchy, and the onset glimpses suggest a society still in turmoil. It is crucial to note that in the climax of the first film, one of the clowns shot Martha and Thomas Waynes, leaving Bruce as an orphan. It is my sincere hope that Joker 2 provides a direct continuation of this storyline. Personally, I am eager to see the fate of Alfred or to gain insight into Bruce's next chapter. The unpredictable and perilous nature of the Joker's followers sets the stage for the future of the Waynes' tragic murder to be a pivotal catalyst for Bruce's initial foray into becoming Batman. The chaos wrought by the Joker's influence in Gotham may result in a breakdown of law and order, fostering an environment that demands a vigilant response. The interweaving of the Joker's chaos with Bruce's journey creates the opportunity for a compelling narrative that delves into the duality of good and evil within Gotham's dark and gritty ambiance. Additional set footage indicates that Joker 2 won't solely unfold from Arthur's perspective. Extended scenes featuring Harley Quinn engaging in activities such as robbing stores and smashing bins suggest that the sequel will offer a narrative from her point of view as well. This decision makes sense, considering Lady Gaga's popularity and the desire to give her significant screen time. A prevailing fan theory suggests that the entire film will be narrated from Harley's perspective, positioning her as the primary protagonist. Furthermore, it has been officially confirmed that the movie will incorporate some musical elements. While audiences are still grappling with how Todd Phillips will seamlessly integrate such musical scenes into a dark-toned film, it is likely that these musical interludes will be limited, perhaps just a couple, and will exclusively feature Lady Gaga's perspective, showcasing her impressive vocal talent. The idea of Joaquin Phoenix breaking into song might be unsettling. It's fascinating to consider how Second Joker is expanding its narrative focus to include Harley Quinn, providing a fresh perspective on the events unfolding in Gotham. Lady Gaga's popularity and the character's inherent complexity make this decision a compelling one. The incorporation of musical elements adds another layer to the film's uniqueness. The shift in perspective from Arthur to Harley opens up exciting possibilities for storytelling, allowing the audience to delve deeper into the psyche of both characters. It also raises questions about how their paths will intersect and diverge in the sequel. The inclusion of Harley as a primary protagonist hints at a more intricate and interconnected narrative, potentially weaving together various storylines and character arcs. As we eagerly await more official updates and trailers, it will be interesting to see how Todd Phillips navigates the integration of Harley Quinn's perspective with musical elements, Arthur's trial with Harvey Dent, and the evolving dynamics in the chaotic world established in the first movie. The anticipation is certainly building for Joker Folie Deux and the unique cinematic experience it promises to deliver. Subscribe.